Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I'm Gage Samoji. He's Emerson Hip. And this is the Intoxicated Sports Report. On a victory, we'll call Wednesday.
Victory Wednesday. Winter Wednesday.
Winter Wednesday on both sides.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's nice to be a part of this.
I love it.
Kind of.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah. Cowboys had no business winning that game on Sunday, but
That was a wild one.
here we are.
Yeah.
I'll take the win. You know, there goes the first pick, I guess. So
So you guys could take Cade Klubnik and...
I don't even like that name.
Yeah.
That's not even a good. Is that a quarterback?
Yep.
Not even a good quarterback name.
No, he definitely is not getting picked first, though, so don't worry.
A little off the arch train as of right now.
Yeah.
He might need another year.
I think it looks more likely that that's the case.
Maybe he should take another year.
Hey,
Maybe his
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Maybe his grandpa was onto something.
yeah. I mean, a lot of quarterbacks have benefited from playing more games in college.
Exactly.
So.
How you doing?
I'm good, man.
Good.
Cheers.
Cheers to these. I'm gonna guess they're mojitos.
Yes, sir.
Delicious. On a nice warm day.
Mint from the garden. Mint from my parents' garden into my pot.
You know what's funny? When Devin's dad made his mojitos for us a couple days ago, delicious. We went to the Brownsville Market and got mint.
Uh-huh.
I told Dev, I was like, just text Morgan. I'm sure she'll give you some
shit,
mint.
Yeah, I don't know if they hacked the hacked it or not because yeah.
But this was a few days ago though.
Yeah.
So
But
I just
yeah,
know.
this mint's not great. I'll be honest; it's getting a little long in the tooth, but
It's
okay.
more.
It's a drink.
To me, it's more about the liquid,
Mhm.
not the plant.
Mm-hmm.
It's good though, nonetheless.
Mhm.
I was saying this a few days ago. Mojitos are one of the most, I'd say, underrated cocktails.
Yes, especially during the summer, dude.
Mhm.
These are so easy to just pound.
And as a bartender yourself, are these a bitch to make during a shift? I mean, if it's packed, I would say anything's probably a bitch to make.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a very overstated thing in bartending culture.
Mhm.
But yeah, I don't know. The thing is, like, it's very common to muddle the mint in a mojito, which is it's not incorrect to do that. But I don't even muddle mint anymore.
Really?
Like when you shake, the mint with ice and liquid, like it's gonna
It's gonna do
do the
something.
muddling on its
Exactly.
own.
Yeah.
You don't really need to do much more than that.
But they are great nonetheless.
Yeah.
We're watching, keeping an eye on the Phillies against the Dodgers. Blake Snell, the snake, is coming out in the mound right now.
He's a little bitch, isn't he? Excuse my French.
I mean, I wouldn't say it to the man's face, but you could say that.
Yeah.
So go Phillies.
Yeah, I guess
Always?
so. Yeah, why not?
Anybody but, like you said today, anybody but the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Or was it yesterday?
Yeah.
I'm rooting for anybody who's playing against the Dodgers.
Right.
So
Simple as that.
I do that all the time.
Yeah, that's natural. That's
Natural,
always
of
the case, but now that's
How can you not?
that's the higher priority at this point
Of course.
with the Giants.
As long as they
struggling.
don't repeat,
Yeah.
which there has not been a repeat champion in the National League since.
Ooh, timeout. Who was the last
I
one?
forget the actual year, but I know what the team is.
Is it the Cincinnati Reds?
It is, the
back in the
big red
70s?
machine,
Yeah,
yeah.
jeez.
The last NL team to repeat.
Yeah, because the Yankees
As
have done
champions.
it in the American League. But that's probably the last ones, right?
Who?
The Yankees to repeat
Oh.
on either side.
Yeah.
I would think so.
Yeah, I think so. That's a good point.
It's not easy to do these days in baseball.
No, it's not. I mean, who would even have done it before them? Who didn't the Blue Jays win back to back in the
They did, yeah.
early '90s?
Yeah,
Okay,
Blue Jays. Yeah.
it's a little out of my. You probably know a little
Yeah,
more than
I
me.
mean, the A's also did it, but that was in the 70s, right around the time that
Yeah,
the
that's
Reds did it.
That's right.
Yankees did it in the 70s. So, yeah. So it's not a common thing.
It's not a common
like some other sports.
Because the Astros went to a few. Did they go to consecutive World Series?
Yeah, they went. No, actually, no, maybe not.
Because they won in 17.
Then they lost.
They
They
didn't
didn't
go-
go in 18.
Because the Red Sox.
Yeah, they lost to the Red Sox.
19 they
19
lost
they
to
lost.
to your
The Nationals.
Nationals
Yeah.
that you picked
My
to
pick,
win.
Yep.
And then one.
And then, yeah, like 2022, they won. 2021, they lost, so they went back to back.
Mm.
I forgot about that. Yeah, the Braves beat them in 21, and
That's right.
they beat the Phillies in 22.
Yeah. Well, also, didn't the Texas Rangers go back to back and lose to the,
You're right. Yeah, they went
to
they
the
lost both.
Giants and
And
the
then the Cardinals.
Cardinals? Yeah.
Yeah.
Your boy, what's his last name?
David Freese.
David Freese.
Yeah.
I want to say Josh Freese, but that's the drummer for the Foo Fighters,
The
now
Foo
the Nine
Fighters,
Inch Nails.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And many other bands, but that doesn't
Yeah.
Speaking of our Giants, do you want to bother talking about them?
Yeah, I mean they did win today, but it's feeling like it's going to be too little, too late at this point for the Gyros. Now 500 on the year, 76-76, coming off a 4-game losing streak.
It's what they do.
Yeah, basically the worst time they could have picked to have a 4-game losing streak.
Yeah. And they tried their best to lose today too.
They did. Yeah, it was a tight one all the way down to the end. They put up 5 in
I think I heard
the 11th.
their first runner in scoring position was Rob Manfred's doing. The ghost runner in the 10th.
Oh yeah, because they had one hit going into extra innings.
Yeah, so that's bad.
Yeah.
And the Giants, do we want them to make the playoffs? Of course.
Right.
Even if they got bounced in the wild card, it'd still be kind of fun to root for the postseason.
Yeah.
Or in the postseason. This team doesn't deserve a playoff spot.
Yeah, over like what they've done over the course of the season, I would agree.
Just the up and down roller coaster.
Yeah,
of
just
the
so
Giants.
inconsistent.
It just. Do we really want to see that in the playoffs?
I mean, it probably wouldn't go well. You never know what could happen in a short series. The Mets did just lose to the Padres, so that makes the deficit now 2 games exactly with the Mets, which isn't that much
Does that
different.
include the tiebreaker?
That does not include tiebreaker, so they basically is like a 3-game deficit. Yeah. So yeah, pretty much the Giants. I guess the worst they could probably do and think they could make the playoffs is 8-2 over the last 10 games, which is not impossible. But then they also have to hope the Mets.
Yeah.
The Mets would have to go 5-5, which isn't unrealistic. But then there's also we have Arizona and Cincinnati that are a half game ahead of the Giants right now, so those teams are going to be fighting for that last spot too. So not looking great. Of course, we got 4 of those last 10 games against the Dodgers coming up, starting tomorrow.
I already know what's going to happen. The Giants are just going to win one of those games.
Yeah, best. Yeah, they'll probably win the first one. They're going to win the first
like what
one.
happened last week.
They're going to win the first one. The Mets are going to lose tomorrow, and then we're going to think we have a chance again, and then they're going to blow it.
The Dodgers are going to be like, oh, okay, we're just playing around.
I'm putting.
Yeah.
We all know what's going to happen as Giants fans. Dodgers, Cardinals, Rockies are going to be the teams we play to finish out the year. One kind of interesting note is that Bryce Eldridge was called up, Giants' top prospect. I think he's consensus top 25 prospect in Major League Baseball right now. Big time power hitter.
He's huge.
He's 6'7".
Pause.
Yeah.
he's tall.
Yeah, no, he's a big dude.
Is he 20?
I believe he is 20, maybe 21 now. But yeah.
You look 30.
I almost slipped.
Yeah. I almost did too.
Yeah. I still think he's searching for his first career hit.
I think he got it today. No, am I wrong?
No hits today. He did draw a walk.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think he's got 6 at bats in the bag now.
Well,
yeah.
I think was it yesterday's game that he hit a ball that would have been a home run in 20 parks.
Yeah, he hit a deep ball to the center field wall that got
Which,
snagged.
That's baseball, unfortunately, because I think what do they call it, Chase Field?
Yep.
It's a big ball. It's a big yard, isn't it?
The center field is large. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it leans towards being a hitter's park though, because they got a little elevation in Arizona, a couple thousand feet. That helps, and when they have that dome closed, the ball just goes.
I can't imagine they have that dome open.
It's pretty rare, yeah. Although I think it's even more of a hitter's park when they do have it open because it's so hot and dry,
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I would say we probably would be throwing in the towel for the Giants this season.
Like I said last night, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'll still pay attention, still care these last 10 games. I'm done.
I'll give them a little appreciation for making it interesting down the stretch. Because we talked about last week, this is probably the most relevant they've been this late in the season in a long time.
Yeah.
Since 2021.
Also, I heard today that Matt Chapman last late September, promised Giants fans playoffs next year.
Yeah,
it happens. I mean, what's he gonna say? We're gonna be mid.
Got close. I think next year, I'm curious to see what they do this offseason. I think they have something to build around, based on putting together a little run here at the end of the year. Maybe Willie Adames gets off to a better start next season. Same with having Devers for a full year too. See how he does. They got to probably retool the pitching staff a little bit, but yeah.
Now I know it's not unusual for new call-ups like Bryce Eldridge to have atrocious numbers. But 78, is that what he's wearing right now?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
That is bad.
Like, come on, who's the clubhouse manager now? You got to do better.
I mean, at least Drew Gilbert 61, I could deal with a little bit.
Yeah.
78 is atrocious.
There's nothing good about it. Like, give him 99 or something.
I'd rather see puke on his jersey than see 78.
Give him 99. Fuck it. Aaron Judge. He's the left-handed Aaron Judge.
Yeah, that'd be tough, dude.
I just jinxed his career. He's gonna.
He's not going to be Aaron Judge.
No,
I'm sorry, he's not going to be Aaron
There's
Judge.
no way.
There's no way.
That'd be great though.
Well, that'd be ideal.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, another maybe a full season of Bryce Eldridge next year. Could be a nice shot in the arm. For
I'm
the
tired.
Giants.
I'm tired of hearing the name. I just got to see. I got to see playing.
Yeah, he's still really young though, which is exciting.
Yeah.
But I think we got to be patient with him at the same time.
I mean, as much as the River Cat highlights are exciting,
Yeah,
it's, just,
right.
it's the River Cat.
Yeah, exactly. It's AAA pitching. Yeah. All right, college football week 3 recap. We had a few ranked matchups. Number 5 Miami beat number 18 South Florida 49-12. Put South Florida back in their place after they pulled a couple upsets to start the year.
Yeah.
Miami outrushed USF 205-40.
Jeez.
I think that's a winning recipe most of the time.
Yeah.
Not bad for the Hurricanes.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah. I mean, I think they got out to a lead, and South Florida rather was kind of forced to throw the ball, but still.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
But 205-40.
Yeah. Miami looks pretty legit right now. They might be a sneaky contender. We'll see. Got a long season left.
Who's their
Your favorite player, Carson Beck.
Who's their GQ quarterback?
GQ.
Carson
He
Beck.
wishes he was GQ.
No, he does wish he was GQ.
Also, we had number 6 Georgia beat number 15 Tennessee 44-41 rather in overtime. This was an outstanding game, back and forth all the way through. Tennessee did get off to a great start. They actually had a 21-7 lead in the first quarter. But as we all knew, that was probably not going to be the final score.
Sorry, Danny. It's a tough loss.
Yeah. Georgia tied the game with a touchdown and 2-point conversion with 2.5 minutes left. And then Tennessee got the ball back. And their kicker, Max Gilbert, missed a game-winning field goal attempt at the end of regulation from, I believe it was 42 yards.
Ooh,
not a gimme, but makeable.
Could have used Brandon Aubrey.
Could have used Brandon Aubrey big time. Georgia running back Josh McCray scored the walk-off touchdown in overtime, and that was it. That was. I mean, I had felt good about Tennessee coming into this game, and they played really well, but just couldn't get it done at the end.
Well, in playing Georgia,
Yeah.
Georgia's a tough out.
Yeah.
Oh, they've been a tough out for years now.
Yeah. And they kind of, I got to give them credit. They stuck to their guns. They just kept handing it off down the stretch, and they were kind of running all over Tennessee at the end. And
You gotta go with what works.
Yeah. And even with Gunnar Stockton having a really good game too, at quarterback. And our last ranked matchup was another fantastic game.
I did catch the end.
Yeah.
This was awesome.
Number 16 Texas A&M beat number 8 Notre Dame in Notre Dame, 41-40. Kind of a wild last few minutes with Notre Dame scoring that go-ahead touchdown with a few minutes left, and then they botched the snap on the extra point.
Yeah.
So they only got 6 out of it, and then A&M scoring that game-winning touchdown on 4th and goal with 13 seconds to go.
A hell of a catch.
It was, yeah.
It was a hell of a catch.
Really nice play.
One thing I noticed about A&M's quarterback, he needs a lot of work, and he's always scrambling.
He is. He's
always just running.
He seems like he's one of those guys that's afraid to stay in the pocket. Like he takes, it's literally like 1 second, first read, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
You know, even if there's no pressure.
It's almost like he has to get out of the pocket to feel comfortable.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like if I'm not running, I don't feel right.
I got to ask you a question real quick about Notre Dame.
Yeah.
So I know they own 2 now, own 3,
They are 0-2, yeah.
and the 2 losses that they've had were close games to good teams, correct? How are they? Is that why they're still defeated but are ranked still?
Yeah, I mean, I think you have to be realistic about the opponents and the way they lost. If they got blown out by one of them, I think they probably wouldn't be ranked.
Okay.
But since they played both those teams really tough,
Do you think that's warranted to still be ranked?
I think it's fair. I didn't see where Texas A&M moved up to, but I got to think they're at least close to the top 10.
They're undefeated now, aren't they? Or are they
A&M?
undefeated? Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what the rankings got them at. They're at number 10 exactly. So their 2 losses are the top 10 teams.
And Notre Dame's close to 20.
And yeah,
late
Notre
20s.
Dame's now at 24. I mean, yeah, I'm okay with that. The only thing is,
You know what I mean, though?
yeah,
It
no, I get what you're saying.
it just kind of looks.
It looks weird.
I feel like it looks bad because people are like, oh, of course, Notre Dame, just like the helmet and the logo and who they are.
Yeah, but I think the opponent matters a lot, and this is kind of something that is now different with college football in that teams are more willing to play tougher teams early on in the season. So you're going to see this happen every now and then.
I mean, do I have to say it? It seems like Notre Dame could have used your boy Mules with Couge or Cougine.
Oh yeah, he was on the sideline, wasn't he?
I don't know. I think it was for that game. Right?
Yeah.
Dude's hilarious.
They could have used Shane Gillis maybe too.
They could have used Rudy probably.
Yeah, definitely could have used Rudy. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting though with Notre Dame. They even if they won out, I don't know if you put them in the playoff or not. They're not going. They can't be a conference champion because they don't play in a conference, and they don't have any tough games left.
Yeah.
You know, Boise State was going to be like their last tough opponent, but Boise State's already looking not very good this year. So, yeah, I think. I mean, the defending, runners up, however you say that, may be out of the playoff this year.
Yeah. Do you know what I was watching the game and I was wondering this. Do you know what the A&M means in Texas A&M?
It's agriculture and I don't know I forget what the M is.
Mechanical.
Mechanical, yeah.
I would have guessed agriculture as well
Yeah.
for the A, but the M I would not have known.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, because like all those schools that are A&M their mascot is the Aggies, which short for agriculture.
Well, even like UC Davis, like
Yep.
they're the Aggies.
Yep.
So I just don't think I ever knew what the M meant
Yeah.
for A&M.
I had a feeling it was something like that, but yeah, it's not maintenance or management. We also had a couple big upsets. Sorry, Gage, but Vanderbilt beat number 11 South Carolina,
Really?
31-7.
Just destroying my perfect
Just
picks week.
waxed them. South Carolina quarterback Lenore Sellers, who was one of my Heisman candidates coming into the year, left the game early
Is
after
that right there?
helmet hit.
Oh, okay.
And that was kind of it for South Carolina. They couldn't really get anything going. Tough loss for my. I put South Carolina in my playoff predictions, so that's not going to help their case here. Vanderbilt looks kind of good, though. I got to give it to them.
I mean, that's a convincing win against a pretty well-ranked opponent.
Right? Yeah, no doubt. And I think that was in Carolina too, was it not? I could be wrong about that, but
I don't know that off the top of my head.
Either way, yeah, good one for Vandy. Also, we had Georgia Tech beating number 12 Clemson. 24-21.
I don't know if it's Hall of Fame worthy, but
No, it definitely was just a upset pick.
So I will take off your bold predictions.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to take a shot for it. But
Yeah, I mean, we could cheers.
cheers.
Take a good goal. Yeah, Georgia Tech kicker Aiden Burr with a 55-yard game winner.
That's
Walk-off.
Brandon Aubrey-esque.
Yeah, big-time kick. Other news from the ACC, we had Miami up to number 4 after their big win. Florida State up to number 7 now on an idle week.
Okay.
Georgia Tech up to number 18, and Clemson falling out of the top 25. They look rough right now.
That's a shame.
Yeah, poor Dabo. Also, Cal 3-0 after beating Minnesota 27-14. They're going to be at San Diego State this week.
Just wait for them to be ranked.
Yeah. And then my Stanford Cardinal, they won a game. I didn't
Hey,
think this would happen.
hey.
That was easy.
That was easy. They beat Boston College 30-20.
Matt Ryan did not
Double-digit
like that.
dogs, and they won. at
Matt
home.
Ryan, Luke Kuechly did not like that.
Not at all. They're going to be heading to Virginia this week. I smell a 30-point loss.
Oh, is that part of your picks?
No. I probably should have.
Hey, maybe.
And ACC matchup of the week this week is going to be Clemson hosting Syracuse, and Clemson is 17.5-point favorites. That seems a little lofty considering how they've been playing. So be interesting to see if that line moves.
Is a home game for Clemson, but clearly they've been slipping as
Yeah,
of late.
I mean,
So it's a big number.
Could be a get right week, though. We'll see.
could be.
See. Week 4 preview for college football. We got 3 more ranked matchups. Number 17, Texas Tech at number 16, Utah, who is a 3.5-point home favorite. Should be an interesting one. We also got number 22, Auburn at Nick's number 11, Oklahoma Sooners, who are 6.5-point home favorites.
Boomer.
That should be a good SEC matchup. And then in the Big Ten, we got number 9, Illinois, going on the road as 3.5-point favorites at number 19, Indiana.
Yeah. You know, it really sucks being my best friends went to Oklahoma and other friends, Nate,
Yeah.
Aaron,
Friends of friends.
Blake,
Yeah.
and then my girlfriend's a Texas fan. It's like, I kind of just want to be Australian.
She chose that life.
Kind of just like
Yeah.
like both, kind of. I know I
Right.
can't. I guess I can.
Yeah.
Who says I can't? You know what I mean? It's just kind of funny how things work.
Yeah.
Because usually when her and I will text Nick and Aaron in the group chat that we have, whenever Devin texts anything about Texas, I'll just like kind of throw the horns up or something like that. Just kind of fuck with them, you know. Because I mean, I don't really care. I mean, if it's what do they call their rivalry, the Texas? I always think
Red River rivalry.
I always think it's Bedlam, but that's
Oklahoma
State.
Oklahoma. Yeah.
The
Red River rivalry.
I mean, if we're watching the Red River rivalry, I mean, I'm not rooting for Oklahoma if I'm with Dev. You know what I mean? I'm rooting for Texas. And I'm like,
root for whoever you want.
it's a little easy for me to like Texas because being a Cowboys fan, they play in Texas.
That's fair.
A little bit of correlation, whatever.
Still lame.
Hey, run it up with her, okay? Hey, I'm rooting for Cal a little bit these days. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Cal looks good.
Why
Speaking
not?
of Cal,
Hey,
I think we should try and pronounce the quarterback soon. Because I know we're not going to get it right. Unless you've heard it said.
I
have not personally.
I've heard the last name said.
Okay.
I just don't know if the first name is Jaron or Jaron. So I'll say
Yeah, you
it's
go first.
I'll say it's Jaron Kewe Sagapolatele.
That was pretty good. Yeah, the hyphenated second part of the name is a little iffy.
I know the last name is Sagapolatele.
Sagapolatele.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks right. It's a mouthful.
It is.
I'm going to go Jaron Kiao Sagapolatele.
I think it might be that.
Kiao.
Yeah, I think it's Kiao.
I've never, like I said, I haven't heard it said, but everyone let us know how we did. Let's see who won.
I think see. I went first, so I think you could go off that.
Yeah, fair.
But no, it's a tough. I think for how good I hope he is, it's kind of a tough name to. It's kind of like the if you ask me, the Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah.
It's a really good player, but unfortunately for him, it's a tough name for people to say.
And yeah, like I think people have just gravitated towards Giannis, which is pretty easy to say.
Or the Greek Freak, which I think people don't call him that as much anymore.
Yeah, that seems to
it's kind of faded out a little
yeah.
bit.
I
Yeah, so
mean,
Giannis.
could he go with JKS? Is that a decent enough acronym name?
I've heard people say it on the radio, JKS.
Okay, I'd roll with that.
I would like that.
Yeah.
Like maybe I'll text Scott after this and say like, how do you refer to him?
Yeah.
He'll probably say goat or something like that, just because that's how Scott rolls. I like JKS works.
Yeah.
Or like would you call him Tele or no? I would.
Tele?
I'd probably say JKS.
Sag.
And so when what?
Sag.
No. So if Cal gets ranked, you're going to a Cal game with us.
Maybe.
Ooh.
I said I would consider it.
There we go, moving the goalpost.
I'm not. You could go back and read
No,
the receipts.
No. Your Stanford is showing.
Yeah, all right. It's going to be a game.
I just don't. Can we go next year? When it's in
Sure,
Berkeley?
yeah, okay.
I just would rather go to that stadium than the
Fair enough.
barn.
The
The farm. The farm.
All right.
Because Cal is 3-0, and they, as we looked, their schedule looks good for them to kind of
Yeah,
maybe
but they don't have a tough.
be
It's
6-0.
gonna be a tough
I
schedule,
mean, things
yeah.
happen. It's college football. Cal's not a powerhouse
No.
by any means, but they have a good chance to at least have one loss going into the next 3 or 4 games.
Yeah, I was going to see if they're getting any votes on the AP poll. It doesn't look like it.
No.
But
They got to earn a little bit,
Right.
which is fair.
Yeah,
Not just going to give it, and especially because like I said, they're Cal, it's Berkeley,
right,
not a huge foot. I mean, I'm sure people that go there think they're a huge football school.
right. I mean, I think I know Oregon State and Minnesota, they may not be good teams this year, but those are 2 power conference teams, so
Yeah.
good start to the year. Yeah, they don't have any. They have 0 ranked teams currently on their schedule.
Hey,
That's kind of crazy.
you can only play who's in front of you.
Yeah, I mean, if they swept, how would you not put them in? I mean, I guess if they swept their schedule, they would be in the ACC championship against someone good, probably Miami.
But there's probably little chance they make the playoff, even if they go undefeated.
If they went undefeated and lost the ACC championship game, I think they'd be in. Because, I mean, look at Indiana. They went 11-1 last year, had a cupcake-ass schedule,
Yeah, that's fair.
and their only loss was to Ohio State.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I mean, that'd be a home game for them, too, if all that for Cal.
It depends on where they get seeded.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's okay, I see what you mean. So it would be like an automatic home game.
Yeah. Here we are talking about Cal going undefeated.
I just think it'd be
Who's
cool.
that?
I just think it'd be cool to see.
Yeah, if they had hosted a playoff game, that'd be insane.
Dude, Berkeley
Just
would,
out of nowhere.
Berkeley would be on fire if that
Playing out of
happened.
the ACC.
Yeah. Anyways, long way to go from that.
Right.
On to the NFL. Thursday night football. Packers beat the Commanders 27-18. I want to say the Commanders have not won in Lambeau
Ever?
since like the 80s or 90s.
I'm
Something crazy
shocked,
like that.
honestly.
I forget exactly what the the time is, but man, it's a long time. Jordan Love, 292 in the air, 2 touchdowns, and for some reason he put Micah Parsons player of the game. I don't really appreciate that.
I just wanted to trigger you.
No. Well, I looked at his stats. I'm like, you didn't do shit. Unless he had like a nice tackle.
He didn't do shit.
This is rage bait. It's pure rage bait. Okay, thank you. Because I thought you were gonna pull some like next gen stats out of your ass and say, oh, you did this.
Yeah.
At this time.
Pressure the quarterback 90% of the time.
You know what you're doing? You're doing the whole like pushing Micah Parsons being the Messiah for the Packers. I know what you're doing, and he's just not yet.
No.
Packers are playing well, and is he like the reason why they're starting out so well? I'm not disagreeing with that at all.
No. I think the Packers were going to be good.
They're going to be good anyways.
Yeah.
And,
I think they're more about can we get it done in the playoffs at this point. We know they're a playoff caliber team, but can they get it done when it matters?
Exactly. I did catch a little bit of this game.
Yeah, we had it on at work. No, I was home. I was watching it. Yeah.
Jaden Daniels, we'll get to it in a little bit in his injury. He looked, this game in particular for me, because I didn't watch the first game that they played, it looked sophomore slumpish.
Yeah.
This game. The knee injury didn't help, but this, to me, looked like kind of a sophomore slump type game from him.
Yeah, I mean...
Which, am I rooting for it? Of course. But I don't want him to get hurt along the way.
No, yeah. Sounds like he may not be playing this coming week, which we'll talk about injuries in a bit.
We'll get that later, too, for my picks. Your Niners beat the Saints.
It wasn't that easy.
They beat him 26-21. Mac Jones, your boy, 3 touchdown passes.
He looked good, honestly.
I didn't watch a minute of this game, so I know your boy Eddie De Niro actually missed the PAT.
Yeah, so first touchdown the Niners scored, he missed an extra point, and everyone was like...
Gotta love the irony, right?
What the fuck?
Jake Moody would hit that.
Yeah.
I do love the irony, but then he redeemed himself.
He did redeem himself. The rest of his kicks were straight down the middle, so that made us feel a little better. But yeah, no, Mac looked good. I mean, he threw the ball 39 times. What backup quarterback just waltz in there and throws the ball 39 times for a W? So I got to give Kyle credit for having the faith in him to do it. He didn't look great the first couple drives, but he settled in and you got it done.
Did it look like Garoppolo's out there with the number and everything? Was it any kind of reminiscent of...
Honestly, he kind of... Maybe it looks like a little smoother version of Jimmy throwing the football.
Okay.
But yeah, the 10 did kind of throw me off.
You know what I mean? Do you wish you had your Garoppolo jersey and just put Jones in the back?
Fuck. Shouldn't have gave that thing away.
Instead of that, just, had the 10 and just take the name away.
Yeah.
You could say Mac Jones, Kyle Williams, Jimmy G.
I knew you were going to say that. I should just put Mac on the back. Mac 10. No, it was a good win for the Niners. At the same time, they shouldn't have made it as difficult as it was. The defense had to come up with too many big plays at the end, but they did get it done, so got to take your W's.
Yeah.
They don't look like a great team right now, the 49ers, but I think they, with a lot of young players on the defense especially, they have a chance to continue to improve, I think. So I'll be curious to see how that plays out as the season goes on.
Well, and much like Cal, cupcake schedule.
Well, yeah, there's that. I think these next few weeks are going to be big. Arizona at home next week will not be easy. The Cardinals tend to give them a lot of trouble, especially Kyler with his mobility. And then Rams in a couple weeks, too. Not to overlook the Jags, but...
Mac Jones revenge game, I already told you.
That's right. I think there were some good things that came out of the game. But and I'll give even Spencer Rattler a little credit. He made it.
Do you look good out there?
He's not a great. He doesn't have a lot of touch on his ball, but he moved pretty well in the pocket and scrambled and made some nice plays with the legs too. So yeah.
Is it funny watching him in the pros when you and Garrett watched him on QB? Was it QB1?
Yeah, and just act like such a tool.
I never watched that show with you guys. I mean, I might have caught a little bit. Yeah. I remember maybe one scene of him and his girlfriend at the time, like eating food at a bar.
I think I remember that. Yeah.
I mean, when you're that good at that level, especially in high school, I can't even imagine how big your head would be. I think even for me, who I would think I'm a humble person, if I was a star quarterback, committed to a big time college, how can you not have an ego?
Right, you'd probably be feeling pretty good about yourself.
You can, but I mean, have a
little humility, you don't have to be a douchebag.
Yeah. I think for some people it's tough. Man.
Yeah.
I think it's tough.
I kind of wonder what he's like now. I mean,
I hope he's better.
because I don't think guys in an NFL locker room would put up that shit. You know,
That's true.
and on the other side too, like in college, he got humbled by.
Yeah.
I mean, at Oklahoma, he was not a good player,
Yeah.
and then he went to South Carolina. You know, built his resume up a little bit there, but still,
Well, also being on the Saints would also be humbling. I would think.
right. He's probably the least quality starting quarterback in the league. I mean, at least in the bottom 5. You know,
This is probably the in terms of wins and losses, the worst that he's ever been in his career.
yeah,
Going from Pop Warner High School, college.
yeah, because I'm sure he just dominated all the way through.
Yeah, exactly. My Cowboys beat the New York Giants 40-37 overtime. I didn't.
What a game!
I got to catch pretty much the Aubrey field goal to send it to overtime and the rest of overtime because busy day. Streaming isn't what it used to be. Unfortunately, it sucks. I'll just be real.
I love that. That's the reasoning. But yeah.
I mean, I'm paying for Sunday ticket. I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
I'm not there yet. Maybe in the future. Giants went up 37-34 after a 48-yard touchdown reception by Malik Neighbors with 25 seconds left.
That was a wild
And
play.
I think the one thing I love about this the most is he hit the Steph Curry night-night.
Yeah.
And it was just a little too premature.
Yeah.
A little too premature. Only Steph Curry can get away
You
with
got to
that.
do zeros on the clock, buddy.
Yeah, and Brandon Aubrey, the biggest nuts on the field, sent the
Yeah.
game to overtime with a game-tying 64-yard field goal to end regulation.
And is that his longest?
I think
Or did he
it
do a
is.
65?
It's he might have.
Yeah.
I think he's done multiple 64-plus yards.
Okay.
And, I mean, first off, with the Cowboys to have the confidence. I mean, it's that situation, it's the only thing you could do.
Yeah, I mean, you could throw a Hail Mary, but
I mean, I think you feel better
if
about
you know that this guy's got the range, you might as well try.
And he does.
Yeah.
And I made jokes. I would say, last year he's probably the third best player on the Cowboys. I mean, he's probably the second best player on the Cowboys right now.
Behind CD?
I'd say behind Dak.
Okay.
I mean,
most important?
I mean, I think I think the top 3 players in the Cowboys, you could argue Dak, CD, you're probably right, and
Yeah.
then Brandon Aubrey.
Yeah. I mean, as far as
You make a joke. He's a weapon.
No, he is a weapon. No.
You
I say that somewhat sarcastic.
You cross the 50, and you're like, you know what? He might be able to hit this, which is what happened.
Because 50-yard line is 68. Yeah.
Okay, maybe.
But, I mean, you could put him out there for 68. He hits those 60-plus yarders with room.
I think with this 64-yarder, the way he made it, it could have probably made it from 70.
Yeah.
Because I think it still hit the net behind the field goal.
We should throw down a joint prediction that he's going to break the record this year.
Either that or in his career.
I think it might happen this year. I mean, this to me has to give Schottenheimer some more confidence in him.
Yeah.
Every time he makes these.
I mean, this doesn't mean I want the Cowboys to just try to get the records. What is it
66
by
by Tucker a few years ago.
James Boy Tucker?
Yeah.
I mean, I think Brandon Aubrey can get that. Can you imagine if they played? Did they play the Broncos this year in Denver? That could be like a 75-yard.
Right. Yeah.
Just
I mean,
blow it out of the water.
if Cam Little can hit a 70 in preseason, I think Brandon Aubrey can hit a
That's
70
fair.
again.
Do you want to put a bold prediction down on it?
Yeah.
A joint one?
Sure. I mean, do you want to piggyback?
No, I'm down with that. I
Okay.
like that. I like that a lot. So bold prediction. You want to do it? It'd be more bold if it was this year, right? Maybe not his whole career.
Right. Yeah. It has to happen this year.
Okay. That's fine with me. So Brand.
first ever joint bold prediction between us two. That is.
It might be.
I know me and Bill have had one.
All right.
That is, I think, officially failed.
What's the date today? 17.
17?
That's a good prediction. I think it's doable.
I need a beer. I'm over this mojito. You want to grab one out of there?
You want just whatever's on top?
Yeah. I don't know if you want to share any of those. They're, I think they're all from Sal. I
Really?
figured we'd finally give some of his.
I don't even fumble and bruise. The Candlestick Chronicles. So this one's a West Coast. This one's a hazy. This one's a foggy IPA. Is that it? No, one more.
Do you want to share that West Coast?
Sure.
All
This
right.
one's also. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not drinking that candlestick shit. Sorry.
No?
That's all right.
You're a big candlestick guy.
I've been there.
Sure am.
I went there once. It was cool. Sat in box seats. Can't complain about that. Okay, so sorry.
Nice beat up ass can, Sal.
Jeez. Okay, so there we go. No, I like that. I think that very much doable.
Excuse me.
Okay, there it is. It is on record. Could possibly be a Hall of Fame entry.
Especially if he does it next week. Who are the Cowboys playing?
That's a great. Oh, they play the Bears.
Bears,
Bears. I want to say they play the Broncos in Denver.
That'd be a little bit of a cheat code.
Hey,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
what?
So we're spelling shit as usual.
They they do play the Broncos in Denver, October 26th. So that could be the game. Who knows? Could be the game. Okay, let's see. Let's go back to my notes. Yeah, then Brandon Aubrey won the
weird.
game. Thank you. In overtime with the 46-yarder, which I also saw. Russell Wilson. Okay, so you know this about me. I'm kind of one of those. Of course, this happens to me or like the teams I root for. Russell Wilson just decides to have his career high in passing yards in this game.
Yeah.
And from what I saw in the highlights, he was slinging it.
Yeah.
And Malik Neighbors was also.
He was coming down
you
with it.
you give a night with 25 seconds. I don't blame him for that.
Yeah.
It's just a bad look.
Yeah. Especially when it doesn't work out.
Like maybe do it with 3 seconds,
Yeah.
right?
Or
A little
zeros,
bit.
Yeah.
But he was in the moment, and he was probably carving up Stephon Diggs, which I don't think is hard to do these days.
Trayvon.
But for the Cowboys, I think, good division win. I think this kind of gives them a maybe chance of maybe making the playoffs, slipping in. That
Yeah, I
kind
think
of
they can
thing.
sneak in. I think it's realistic.
We all know the 0-2 start, how that kind of bodes for teams.
Yeah.
Really,
They got to figure out the defense. There's no question
the
about
defense.
that.
That's
not
going
great.
to be an issue. But fun win.
Yeah.
I love beating the Giants. I think the last time Dak Prescott lost to the Giants, Game of Thrones still had 2 more seasons. That's what I heard. I don't even think the Nintendo Switch was out yet.
That's funny.
So that's where they are.
All right.
Here's to Brandon Aubrey.
70-yarder. Or no, just breaking the record.
Yes.
Yeah. 67.
And the man was, I think, in the MLS before he joined the Cowboys.
Yeah. Either that or the U.S. Soccer League. It might have been MLS though.
And why isn't this? Maybe he's the anomaly. I'm not a soccer guy. It's maybe a question I'd ask Sal. Why don't more NFL teams, seeing how Aubrey has been playing, to be like, hey, maybe try to see
Right.
what you can do. Maybe Aubrey just has one of those generational legs
Right.
or something like that. Maybe it's the perfect storm.
Yeah.
But I mean, what he's doing is
He's making it look so easy too.
Easy.
Yeah.
like I've never been so confident in a Cowboys kicker in my entire life.
Yeah. Because who's the guy? Dan
Bailey
Bailey was pretty good.
Dan
but
Bailey-
he didn't have that range.
He didn't have that kind of a range, but I did love Dan.
He
Bailey.
could hit a long 50-yarder, but not a 60
No.
plus.
Brandon Aubrey's a better kicker than Dan Bailey, but man, you just struck a chord there. Like Dan Bailey, I loved
He
him.
was good.
My dad loved Dan Bailey
Yeah.
too.
No, he was definitely a
He
good
was
kicker.
good. It was just like it's so far away from like the Mike. I think they had Mike Vanderjack. I think the
That's
Cowboys
right,
did for a
yeah.
little bit, and then the Brett Maher was terrible.
Yeah.
And that kind of thing. I think they had Zerline for a little bit. And
They
he
did, yeah.
He had his time with the Rams, and he was
Hit
money.
long ones, yeah.
But then when
He
he
just
was
wasn't super accurate.
when he was on the Cowboys, it kind of started fading.
Yeah.
So I don't want Jerry Jones to like really overpay Brandon Aubrey, but I also do not want to see him in another jersey anytime soon.
Yeah. Can I give a quick take on Russell Wilson? Because you know that pick he threw in overtime that pretty much set up the Cowboys win? To me, that was Russ being corny as fuck and saying, in my head, and I'm being Russ, I'm having one of the greatest days passing the ball in my life. I'm just going to chuck one up there.
Well, it worked the entire day,
Yeah.
so I don't blame him.
But he just was like, because I think he kind of got a little bit pressured and then just threw it. And
He's like, Malik Neighbors is there. He'll
yeah,
get it.
exactly. He's like, I'm having the best day of my life. This couldn't go wrong.
And the Cowboys' safety at the time just had to be a center fielder. and just
Pretty
catch
much,
it.
yeah. Like that was like probably one of the easiest picks he's ever going to have in his life.
Yeah, well, and to Malik Neighbors' credit, He tried to play DB and knock it out, and I think he tried to.
Yeah, he
knock
did.
it out.
Right at the end there, yeah.
Didn't really work
But I'm
out.
just like, come on, Russ. Like, you're a fucking clown.
Yeah, not great, not great. Eagles beat the Chiefs 20-17. Only 216 yards of offense for the Eagles. Key play in the game, Mahomes picked off at the goal line early, which, if that was a touchdown, I would have won my fantasy week. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. I won't get into it. That was early in the fourth. That was, I was bummed because of fantasy.
Yeah.
But I think, if you're a Chiefs fan, it's like, man,
Right.
it's the little things.
Yeah.
It really is. It's a game of inches.
Yeah. So
Cliche to say, but it's a game of inches.
Right. And the Eagles are on like a 17 or 18 game winning streak, if I'm not mistaken.
Dude, I'm tired.
They're kind of becoming that team that finds a way to win, like Kansas City was last year.
Mhm.
I mean,
last year, Kansas City would have won the last 2 games that they lost.
right. I mean, think about. I know Kansas City. Most people thought they would come back to earth a little bit this season, but still beating them with only 216 yards of offense
Yeah.
is you're not going to do that very often. But they're just on that roll right now where they get it done.
I know it's,
I hate to say it.
and I think it's fair to say outside, like right now, because there's only one more player I would say had the Chiefs number, and that'd be Tom Brady.
Sure, yeah.
Maybe Joe Burrow a little bit. I'd say it's the top 3 would be Brady right now. This Eagles regime, given the fact that they beat him twice in a row,
Right.
or the past 2 times.
Yeah.
And I would say Joe Burrow because they did beat him in the championship.
Beat him
game,
and they give him trouble.
Give him trouble before.
Yeah.
But the Eagles, they kind of seem like they're the Chief stopper. Obviously, they lost to the Super Bowl a couple years ago to them.
Yeah.
I'm kind of hoping for a rubber match. I know no one else in football America wants to see that.
Yeah.
And I don't want to see the Eagles in the Super Bowl, but I think maybe it could be next year.
Yeah, because I'd rather see these 2 teams play again when the Chiefs are back to their
So
peak.
you're assuming that's just going to be a thing, though?
If we were to see it again, I'd rather see the Chiefs back to it, like not like kind of slip into the Super Bowl again like they did last year.
Okay, gotcha.
Because in hindsight, that team just wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
And I don't think this team is either. Like, this team is not any better than it was last year.
So I don't know if it's going to be this year. I don't think it'll be this year
Yeah.
or next year or 2 years from now. I think the rubber match will happen.
I think there's a good chance.
I think there's a good chance. So I think the Eagles are the class of the NFC, and the Chiefs are the Chiefs.
Right. And I even think, because there's a very good chance that in 2 years, Saquon Barkley is not who he is today.
Yeah.
But I think the Eagles will be just fine without him. I mean, they have a good thing going with Jalen Hurts. And,
Okay.
Yeah. It might look a little different, but I think they could still be relevant.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that team that went to the Super Bowl and lost to the Chiefs the first time was damn good, and they didn't have
And
a
they
great,
almost beat the Chiefs.
they didn't have a great running
They were
back.
close.
Yeah. Who was it? Miles Sanders, I think, was the guy that year.
I think so.
Yeah.
So is this a hazy?
I don't know. It's
It
said
looks-
West Coast, but it tastes like a West Coast, but it looks like a hazy though.
Cheers.
I think it's pretty good. Yeah, cheers.
Thanks, Sal.
I guess it has a little juiciness to it, but not it's still got that nice
Kinda danky,
business.
too,
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought Sal was going to be on today.
No,
Didn't
we
you
talked
mention-
about. I kind of threw it out there last week, but he couldn't make it happen. But I did not invite him back.
It's all
Not intentionally. I didn't.
I'm
Yeah.
just kidding. It's all some unfortunate injury news. Joe Burrow will have a surgery on his injured toe. Expected to miss 3 months.
Brutal.
He's becoming that kind of a player.
He really is.
And the more I see this happen to him year after year, it seems like, the more I think, damn, I wish he would have won that Super Bowl
for his legacy,
for a legacy.
Because I don't know where he's going to go here.
Because even if he would have won that, I don't think he would have been an automatic Hall of Famer, given the injury history.
Right.
But the fact that it just would have looked so much better. Like I wanted it for him. You know what I mean? 'Cause I think we were all, obviously you being an NFC West guy, you weren't rooting for the
I
Rams
could not
in
root
that
for the
game.
Rams. No, I could not root for the Rams.
And for me, I like Joe Burrow, so it's, we all do.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like Joe Burrow?
Yeah, I
besides
think everyone does.
NFC North fans.
Yeah, right.
So
Yeah, it sucks but like you said, it's kind of
it's kind of becoming who he is.
Yeah, I mean, this is like his 3rd major injury now.
Yeah. Like I was trying to think about it after I heard how severe the injury is. Who would you compare him to in terms of success that he's had and the
But just
injuries that he's had?
Yeah, couldn't quite stay on the field enough. That's a good question.
Because I don't know if I could. Because I don't think Philip Rivers never.
I was gonna say like Andrew Luck maybe, but Andrew Luck really only missed like 1 year, and then
Yeah.
also had the year where he just kind of randomly retired.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's.
I don't think
He's
that's
kind of just. It seems like he's just paving his own kind of.
There's probably somebody out there that played like before we watched football that
Oh,
had that.
okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. Just sucks to see.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a bummer
It's
because
terrible.
he's a treat to watch. He was phenomenal last season, even though the Bengals couldn't even get him to the playoffs.
Yeah. JJ McCarthy, Vikings quarterback, is expected to miss 2 to 4 weeks with an ankle sprain, and he got humbled
Yeah,
this last game. That
yeah,
he played.
he did not look good.
Did not look good, but he looked good. Yeah, I think it's just going to be up and down.
Well, I think after that game ended on Sunday night, someone made a good point. They're like, he's really had like one good quarter out of 8 that he's played well in.
That was the fourth
That was
quarter.
the fourth quarter against the Bears.
Yeah,
So yeah, there's a lot of room for improvement for him.
really cool to see the JJ McCarthy Michael Penix Jr. Game
Yeah,
after they played each other in the championship
The
game.
championship game kind of rematch at quarterback, anyways. Yeah, that was cool.
And then Jane Daniels, like we mentioned earlier, is doubtful for 3 weeks with a knee sprain. Well, it's
Doubtful for week 3.
Doubtful for week 3, excuse
Yeah.
me, with a knee sprain. Not ideal.
No, I mean, if it's only 1 week, that's not that bad. But you just wonder if this is going to linger or not for him. Washington's an interesting team because, like he's obviously, the sophomore slump thing is kind of it hangs over a lot of guys. After
Austin
they have-
Eckler in that game towards ACL.
Yeah, that's also a bummer. I'm not that worried about him. They have other guys.
I agree.
Yeah, because like a lot of people are super excited about their rookie running back, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, aka Bill. Apparently, he goes by Bill, like that.
But his name's Jaquaski.
Ja'Cory.
Oh, Ja'Cory.
Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt is his full
Jaquaski
name.
Krosky.
Yeah.
So it goes by. It's probably it's easier to say.
So,
Bill.
do you want to know the story?
Yeah.
Apparently, when he was a kid, he used to watch Little Bill.
Little
And
Bill.
he looked like him because he had no hair. And so people just called him Bill. And he's stuck with that for
Dude,
for
that
his life.
is. I used to watch Little Bill all the fucking time,
Yeah.
which I know is these days you probably shouldn't say that because that was a Bill Cosby show.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
You know what's funny is, I'll tell you a little story. I was at my grandma's house watching Little Bill, and it was an episode where Bill was being a ring bearer in a wedding.
Okay.
And he had asked the people in the show, like, oh, do I have to wear a bear suit? Because, ring bear, right?
Yeah.
And I swear to you, I get a phone call from my parents' friend, Dan, and he asks me, or I think it was Dan or Jenna, they were getting married at the time.
Sure, yeah.
Like, either during or after I watched the episode. And she asked me, I was like 5.
Yeah.
5
Will
or
you be the
6.
ring bearer?
She asked me, will you be a ring bearer at my wedding? And I asked her, I was like, do I have to wear a bear suit? And that is, if I see Dan to this day, he brings up to anybody every time, which is cute. I don't mind.
I love that. That's
But
amazing.
I swear it was just the odds of that happening.
Right. That's
And
funny.
I think I don't think I ever really told anybody why I said that. I think people just think I'm just a kid
Just
saying
being
that.
a goofball,
And I
yeah.
think recently I told Dan that. I was like,
Do you know why?
I wanted to let you know that I said that because I was watching an episode of a cartoon show when the kid was a ring bearer and he asked, do I have to wear a bear suit? So that's really funny.
That's hilarious.
Little Bill's a cool show.
It was good. I
was
watched
fun.
it a little bit when I was
It
a
was
kid.
fun.
Yeah.
Little Nick Jr. type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Player of the week, who do you got?
Fuck. Who was that? You go first. I had one and I forgot it.
I mean, is it obvious? I'm going Homer. I got to go.
Brandon Aubrey?
Brandon Aubrey. I got to do it. 4 for 4 in field goals, including a 64-yarder, of course, as you know, just into overtime. Then a 40-plus yarder to win it, and of course, he won.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Daniel Jones again. Just kidding.
You know what I thought we should do? Should we keep tabs on who our player of the weeks have been, or is that too nerdy stat of us?
We could, but
Does it really matter?
yeah, I think it would be cool if we predicted who was going to be the player of the week and see how they did, which could be a fun thing to do.
Yeah, it could be.
Do you just want to keep tabs so you don't choose the same person too often?
No, not even that. Just so if I do choose the same guy, I can know if I chose him weeks prior. But we don't have to do that. But I kind of like that. I kind of like that idea though of
Could be
saying
a fun thing to do.
future player of the week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my player of the week prediction.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Who's my player of the week? I'm gonna go with timeout. I should have had one. I'm sorry. I'll go Bijan.
You know, you make the notes, right?
Yeah. Bijan Robinson.
Yeah.
Did you hear that he actually wants to go back to being Bijan?
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
No, that they were talking about it on the broadcast.
Well, no, I mean, I think it just makes everyone calls him that.
No, but I think that's what his name was supposed to be, was Bijan, but he doesn't. He prefers Bijan.
But didn't he say the opposite like 2 months ago?
I think he said technically my name is Bijan, but he didn't say like that's what you should call me.
I've never heard. I mean, I remember that clip, and I think we talked about this.
Yeah.
But I've never heard anybody on any broadcast say Bijan Robinson.
I think they were doing it last week, and that was it.
Oh,
and
really?
then yeah, Mike Tirico was talking like, oh yeah, he wants to be Bijan now. Maybe he's just bipolar. I don't know. But yeah, he had a big game, 143 yards on the ground, and another 25 in the air.
No, I got him in fantasy for a second straight year, and
Yeah.
he doesn't get touchdowns.
He didn't this week, but
a
he
lot,
had
but he gets the yardage.
he racks
He
up
gets
the
the yardage,
yards,
and it's fine.
Yeah.
It's something I got to deal with. Any week 2 takeaways? I would say you joke about Daniel Jones, but the Colts are 2-0.
Colts are 2-0. They beat the Broncos. Got
Chiefs.
a little bit of a break there. Did you see the end of that game?
Yeah, they try to kick a long
And then
field
there was like
goal.
the what is that penalty called?
Like when you're pressing on the
yeah,
center.
I forget what they call it, but yeah.
The Chiefs 0-2.
Chiefs 0-2 is a thing,
Going into Sunday night against the New York Football Giants.
which they should win.
That's, to me, I mean, it's not a must-win, but it's a gotta have it.
It kind of
You
is.
start 0-3, I don't care how good your quarterback is.
Well,
It's a tough sledding.
And then also like the psychology standpoint of you lost to the Giants, who we all know are not a great team.
Yeah, because the
Like
first
losing to the first
two games you lost to are teams that are undefeated.
right? And they're going to be in the playoffs.
You lose to the Giants.
That's not looking great.
Are we banking on Russ Wilson to have another huge game?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, I think just to, good for the Lions bouncing back. They freaking crushed the Bears. Dan Campbell was like, Ben Johnson, no. Not so fast, buddy.
I do. I mean, there's certain things I don't love about Dan Campbell, but I do love how they just took it to him.
Yeah, and they step on everybody's stuff. They don't let up at
No,
all.
I mean,
Yeah.
you want to tell me about the Cowboys game when we were in Tulsa?
Yeah.
That game was terrible.
And I don't know if you heard Ben Johnson's press conference afterwards. I think he was asked about the Lions kind of quote unquote running up the score, and he was like, I mean, that's what they do. Yeah. He just was like, because he was on that side, he has to. He can't think any other way. Like you'd be hypocritical.
I'm glad that he went that route instead of being like, oh, this should be part of the game. Like you should know better.
Yeah.
It's like, well, stop him.
Right. I mean, I think
Does any team like this? Does anybody like to see your team get creamed? Pause.
Yeah.
No.
I guess okay. If it's 45-21, and the team is still throwing the ball deep, is that insulting? I'm not saying that's exactly what happened, but just
I could see
Maybe
why somebody would take that offensive.
Yeah.
And I think as a fan, I'd be like, what are we doing?
yeah, like let's run the ball, let's
Yeah.
get this clock moving, get the game over with. Yeah,
I mean, at that point, I think as a fan, the TV would probably already be off,
yeah.
or I would have switched the channel,
All right.
did something else.
I guess on the flip side too, like the Bears, you didn't have them in the playoffs, right?
Mm.
I think a lot of people were ready for them to take that next step. I guess rightfully so with Ben Johnson being the new offensive guru, but I don't know. I guess I feel validated not putting them in the playoffs because I just didn't see it with him yet.
Mm-hmm.
And Caleb's got some work to do. He doesn't look great right now. This game isn't really on him. Obviously, they gave up 52 points, but yeah, I think as a franchise, they got some work to do. But yeah, that's what I got for week 2.
Yeah, NFL Week 3 preview. Thursday Night Football, Dolphins at Bills. The Bills are favored minus 12.5. This could be bad.
It could be. I think it's now 11.5 actually, but that doesn't really make a difference. Yeah, I mean, do the Dolphins show some pride being 0-2 and make it interesting?
They could.
I could see it being not a double digit.
Well, and
loss.
also for your boy Mike McDaniel, you lose this game bad, you could be on the chopping block.
Did you? Yeah, I mean, I think I mentioned it last week. Like he might get fired earlier than we thought, and I still believe that. But I mean, did you see his press conference after the game?
Yeah,
this didn't seem great.
I just don't. I feel like he's trying to be quirky, but it's just not working for him.
Yeah, I think when things are going a little sideways, you got to tighten shit up a little bit, and he has not proven to be able to do that.
Yeah. So I'll tell you this: I'm not going to start Tyreek Hill in fantasy. So you know what that means? He'll have 2 touchdowns in this game.
Right.
I can almost guarantee it.
That's kind of rough. Wouldn't you draft him, second or third round?
Yeah, I think I did in the second. I'm kind of waiting for him to get traded somewhere better.
Yeah, I mean, him going back to the Chiefs is being talked about. I think that would be perfect
That'd be
for
great
that
for me.
fantasy situation. Yeah.
The Rams at Eagles the Eagles are favored by -3.5. This is of course, rematch of the divisional game that the Rams were
Probably the toughest game that the Eagles had throughout that playoff run.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The Rams were pretty damn close to winning that game.
Yeah, they had the ball.
This is a game. Neither of these 2 games I want to touch at all in our picks.
Right. Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah, that should be a good one. I mean, the Eagles haven't shown to be like dominant yet this season, so we'll see what they got. Rams haven't played anyone tough yet, but they are 2-0. So yeah, I think it's a good early season matchup.
It's to me, I feel like at this point it's a cop out because everybody says it, but you're having the LA team indoors go outdoors to Philly.
I guess they'd rather do it this time of year than December.
That's true.
Yeah.
In that kind of atmosphere, I'd probably pick the Eagles.
Eagles are definitely the rightful favored team, but 3.5 though. That I think they're showing some respect to the Rams.
Yeah. Cardinals at your Niners. The Niners home debut or the home
opener.
Thank you. Niners are favored by only 1.5.
I think it's now 2.5, but I'm not that surprised. I mean, we're rolling out Mac Jones, who is a backup quarterback, albeit a good backup. And the Cardinals are 2-0. They haven't beaten anyone good yet. They played the Saints and the Panthers. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, I guess the Saints played the Cardinals just as tough as the Saints played the Niners recently. So I think, I think this is going to be an interesting game. I don't think it's a guaranteed win. I think the Niners are going to have their hands full this week. So
Kyler's tough.
Kyler's tough. Like I said, he's always been tough for the Niners to defend.
My Cowboys play in Chicago against the Bears, and the Bears are -1.5 point favorites. I kind of just got to see it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. I'm starting Rome Odunze against that Cowboys defense.
Yeah, I think that's a good call.
I think I pulled out Tyreek for Rome Odunze. So he has had a good
start, right?
Good season.
I mean, on paper, this is a weird matchup.
It is.
Both teams still, I think, have a lot to prove throughout the season.
Both head coaches are newly head coaches.
Right. Yeah.
I'd rather have Ben Johnson personally.
Yeah.
But also,
from the schematic side.
Congrats to Schottenheimer for getting his first win.
He did. Absolutely.
It almost wasn't one, but hey,
yeah,
it was one. I'm interested to see what happens to this game. Chicago, it's going to be early game for the Cowboys, given the time difference.
Right. Although is it 1 hour? It might even be the same. It might not be any time difference. I think they're just going directly north.
Yeah, it might be a good point.
Yeah.
I guess I just assume since...
But usually the Cowboys play afternoon games and the Bears play morning games, if I'm not mistaken. Regardless, it's... going to Chicago where the Bears are 0-2, they might be playing a little desperate. Could be a tough game.
This is a game I also would not touch on the line, personally.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah. Sunday Night Football, the Chiefs are... I had them at 6.5.
I think the line moved since I wrote this.
So -6.5 favorites in New York or in New Jersey. New Jersey against the Giants. Like I said earlier, the Chiefs, I think they win big in this game. I really do.
I don't know. I don't know if it's it might be a convincing win in that it's like 7 to 10 points, but I don't think they blow them out, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah. The Chiefs are not that dynamic on offense right now.
That's fair.
Yeah, so I don't know that I see them giving the Giants a hard time moving the ball, but defensively. But I don't know. The Chiefs got a lot to work out, I feel like, on offense, and Travis Kelce just doesn't look like he's his same self. So we'll see.
Monday Night Football, Lions at Ravens could be a possible game of the week.
I mean, Rams Eagles is a good one, but this is definitely a good one. I think the line is now actually Ravens -4.5, so people are jumping on the Lions after that big win.
I'm not sure if I would do that, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, it should be a good Monday night matchup. I mean, the Lions obviously they rebounded big time after their first week loss. Ravens did the same. Both played not the greatest of teams.
Yeah,
but and see who can keep it going.
And that is the NFL Week 3 preview. On to our football picks. How did we do last week?
Let's check it out.
I know how I did.
Yeah, you went 3-1. Nice job. Good week.
Thanks, South Carolina.
Yeah.
Also, thanks, Emerson, for having us pick a college game. It's okay.
Yeah, you went 3-1, plus $300. Yeah, you nailed the Patriots, Niners, Eagles. Your only loss, like you mentioned, was South Carolina in college football.
Mm-hmm.
So nice week for you. I went 1-3, negative $500 to start the year.
That was easy.
My only win was Tennessee plus 3.5, and they lost by 3. How about that? Yeah, I took South Florida against Miami plus 17.5. They did not even come close to that. And then, man, I felt good about Pittsburgh against Seattle, but they just let that thing slip away. They had some stupid special teams plays that fucked things up for them. And so not a good loss for them. And then I had your Cowboys. They did win the game, but they did not cover 5.5 points.
No.
I was hoping for an overtime touchdown.
Yeah, I'm sure you
Would have
were.
been sick.
Which was in play.
It was in play, yeah.
So where you at on your money line? Or your money?
Minus 500.
It's all right. It's all right.
Still got money to play.
I'm still going to figure out a way to fuck this up.
Who you got this week?
So for my college game, you're going to laugh at me. You're going to laugh at me hard.
Okay.
I'm going to go number 6, Oregon,
Oh.
who is 3-0. They're 34.5-point favorites against Oregon State, who is 0-3.
Ooh, little rivalry game.
A little rivalry game.
Could be
and
dangerous.
I'm going to take it.
They got them by 5 touchdowns.
I think they can.
I mean, they could.
Yeah,
for
I think
sure.
they could. Given the fact that Oregon State is 0-3 and Oregon is 3-0, I like my chances.
I don't hate it.
I'm 200. I
200?
probably should go 1, but I'll go 2.
Okay.
I'll go 2. I'm feeling pretty good about it. I just saw it and I was like, you know what? I'll take that number. Pretty good.
No, I don't.
I mean, it's not a good number. Excuse me. It's
Yeah.
not a pretty good number. It's a crazy number, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
And I have 3 NFL games after that. I'm going to go the Buccaneers minus 6.5 versus the Jets. I'm going to put 200 on that. I think the Buccaneers are kind of rolling right now. The Jets are declining as they always do.
Have the Bucks won their 2 games by a combined 3 points or something?
Hey, chill. It's the Jets.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm on
the
the
Buccaneers are home.
I'm on the Tampa Bay
give me a break.
bandwagon right now.
Give me a break.
Does
Does the line change though?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. You wish. I just want to see what the score of the first game was. Okay, by a combined 4 points.
Okay.
Still wins though.
Well, the win by a touchdown.
Okay.
By 7.
Yeah. There you go.
Touchdown and an extra point.
There you go.
My next game, only putting $100 on it because I do not know what Jaden Daniels is going to do, if he's going to play or not. I'm going to go Raiders plus 3.5
Oh, I like
at the
it.
Commanders. I don't love them having to go cross country to play this game.
Okay. But
The Raiders are 0-2, and it kind of feels like they have to have it. And it's really only if Jaden Daniels doesn't play.
are they 1-1?
Or are they 1-1?
Yeah,
You're right.
they'd be the
Excuse me.
Patriots.
Excuse
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I think what I meant to say was after the embarrassing Monday night loss
Yeah.
that they just had, I think they are going to come out guns a-blazing, and I think they will either cover or not lose by more than 3.5.
Yeah, I think especially if Jaden doesn't play, I think they got a good chance to win that game.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
And then my last one, we talked about it. I'm picking the Chiefs minus 6.5 at the Giants. I'm putting 300 on that one.
300.
I feel really confident because I think, like I said, it's a must-win for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I gotta have it.
I think that's a good reasoning for sure. All right, good picks.
Thank you.
What's your total dollars you're putting down this week?
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800.
800. All right. I only have 3 picks myself. I got
Okay.
for my college pick. I'm doubling down on Nebraska. They're 3-0. They need to win this game because it's a ranked opponent, and that is number 21 Michigan. Nebraska's getting 2.5 points. I believe they are at home though.
Okay.
So I'm rolling with Patty Mahomes wannabe for $200. Yeah, big opportunity for them to kind of solidify themselves in the Big Ten. My 2 NFL picks I'm going to take the Ravens minus 4.5 versus the Lions. I'm putting a full $500 down on this one. I feel good about them putting it on that Lions
I
defense.
think you're the first person to put 500 down.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel good about it. I think after that loss to the Bills in the first game, they're gonna go on a tear. The Ravens, that is.
Yeah.
And
I can see that.
and I'm just, even though the Lions bounced back nicely against the Bears, I'm just not totally sold on them this season.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm riding with Baltimore here. My last pick is going to be the Chargers minus 2.5 at home against the Denver Broncos, and I'm putting 300 down on that.
Which one do you want after this? Do you want the Candlestick Chronicles, Humble Sea?
Dude, there's some gnarly 7 from that fucking.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Or the Otter Space.
Let's try the Otter Space.
Yeah.
What style is that one?
It's a
Do you want to have fresh glass?
sure
Okay.
Foggy IPA.
Foggy IPA. Okay. Another one from Sal.
Yeah, Humble Sea. It's out of Santa Cruz. Okay. Do you know?
Tell me about that one.
Do you know that?
Yeah, he
I don't remember a Humble Sea in my Santa Cruz days.
he was telling me. I think he said he got that one over at Food City, which, as we talked about, they got a
they have a good beer
incredible
selection.
beer selection. Yeah.
Sorry, I think I interrupted you rudely.
No, you're good. Yeah, my last pick. Yeah, Chargers at home against the Broncos. I think that's the Broncos are probably going to play a little desperate. I don't. Did they win their first game? Were they 1-1?
It's a great question.
Let's see. I know they lost that heartbreaker, obviously, against the Colts.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did win the first week. Who did they play? I forget. Titans.
Titans.
Yeah, not a great win for them.
Yeah. Hey, it's a win though.
Yeah, I think I did. I got a feeling about the Chargers. They look really good right now.
They do.
Yeah.
They're probably favored to win the AFC West if I had to take a guess.
Yeah. And they're like, they kind of got that, like 2011 Niners, like they kind of win ugly, but they look good doing it at the same time.
Who was the head coach?
Jimbo
Yeah.
Harbaugh.
Jim Harbaugh just knows how to win football games.
Yeah.
Maybe not the big one, although he did with Michigan.
Yeah.
Not to rub it in for you, but
Cheers for like the 4th time today.
yeah, cheers.
Picks are in.
It's good. Yeah, picks are in.
That is kind of tasty.
Yeah, it's
It's
nice.
a little light, but what's the? You got ABV over there?
You want to take a guess?
6.5. 6.5? Shut the fuck up.
6.5 alcohol by volume.
Wow. How about it?
You're good, dude. Are you a bartender?
No.
That was nice. That was good.
Never once.
That was good. What time is it? Already?
We're going to Monaco. It's last
time
call.
for last call.
Want to go first?
I can go first.
All right, go.
Josh Berry finished last place for the 3rd straight race
Congrats.
for me.
The trifecta.
It's
the hat trick.
The Hattie. It's it's almost impressive.
Yeah, yeah. You're like, oh, yeah, I'm going to sneak into the playoffs and then just not do shit.
Ted.
Love it.
I cannot wait for NASCAR fantasy next year. I'm come back with a vengeance.
So you going to take Josh Berry again?
No.
Watch him win like 4 races next year.
It'd be my luck. Be my luck.
But who won? Christopher. Needed that. Big time.
I walked right into that one. That was ridiculous.
Love it.
Cannot believe I allowed you to do that.
Fucking Dev still has like a 20-point lead though. God damn, dude.
You know, I saw
Share some.
Dylan's championship ring from last year at the house.
Oh, fuck.
I almost made a joke to be like, "Hey, you better. Should I take this now?
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna win."
Yeah.
And I guess he could.
You want to shine that for somebody
Yeah,
else?
yeah. Better make sure this comes in the move.
He's like, I mean, he's in the hunt though.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like I said, Devin's got a huge.
You know,
lead.
no one feels bad for me, which is fine.
No.
My team, my team,
Sorry.
my team stinks.
You got Kyle Larson.
No, you know what happened? Fucking Zach and Joanna love him to death. Put the hex on Kyle Larson.
Good job,
Is he gonna
Joanna.
win a race ever again?
I'm not gonna give Zach any credit. Give it's all Joanna. Good job.
No, I don't like
He's
it.
cooked.
I don't like it. No, he's not cooked. No. Elk Grove's finest is not cooked.
Absolute toast.
No, it's annoying though. It's annoying.
Pissed.
I need just Kyle. I mean, I know he has 3 wins, which is pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was Denny had 5. As
I mean,
the
your
most.
boy Christopher Bell's 4
He's
now.
got 4, yeah.
Because did I make the joke after he won his 3rd one that he wouldn't win another one? Like, watch him not win. He was close.
Yeah.
Real
It
close.
took him like 30 races almost.
Real close.
Uh,
What do you got?
Shout out to the big dumper. Cal Raleigh broke Mickey Mantle's record for most home runs by a switch hitter. Hit number 55. I believe that was last night.
Nice.
Guys
Do you-
got some thump.
Do you think he hits 60 by the end of the season?
You know, I doubted him on 50, so I'm going to say no. He does get to 60.
He does.
Yeah.
Okay. Which would be an achievement.
because he's only got 10 games left to do it.
I mean, it's
not
not
gonna be easy.
It's doable.
It's doable. Yeah, he's going to finish strong because the Mariners have a lot to play for. I think they're fighting for a division right now. I got to double check the standings, but yeah, they're right in the thick of it in the playoffs. Playoff race, anyways. Nope, ESPN up doesn't work. I'll give my last. All right, here it is. Mariners are half a game out of first place behind the Astros right now. And they are currently holding.
The Astros are just.
They are holding a wild card spot, though.
Are the Astros? They're like Thanos, just inevitable, right?
Yeah,
they never let up.
They're there. They're like the Chiefs. And my last thing I got is that PSG and Spurs both 1-0 in Champions League. PSG won today 4-0. Spurs won yesterday, I believe, 1-0. Great start.
Love that.
Love it. I gotta say, it's hilarious that PSG. It's probably a little cocky for me to say it, but they feel automatic now.
Ooh.
Which last year, like the first half of last year, felt so opposite, and I'm probably jinxing them. They're probably gonna go back to relevant or being back to normalcy soon. But they kind of dominate teams, even good teams. It's kind of crazy.
We love that.
Just did not see that coming. But shout out to Luis Enrique. He's El Jefe, El Goat coach for PSG. All right, is that all we got?
I think so. Anything else you want to say?
No.
Any final thoughts?
WNBA playoffs are going on. Valkyries are playing right now. We'll have to check in.
Playing for their lives.
Playing for the lives. They are on the brink of elimination if they do not win today.
Best of three.
Kind of a tough sitch.
Playing the Lynx, who I think had the best record in the WNBA.
Yo, they're up 50-34 right now in the third
who,
quarter.
the Valkyries?
Yeah. Playing at the SAP Center. Shout out Sharks.
Okay, so why are they not playing?
So I believe there is an
It's
event going on at
like-
the Chase Center that was previously scheduled.
Like Bad Bunny or something?
I don't know. Do we know if Bad Bunny's in town?
Cardi B or something like that?
Yeah, I think it was something that could not be moved. It wasn't like a sporting event that just happened.
That is so lame. That doesn't that just scream that nobody, or not nobody, but they don't put the WNBA up the. This would never happen to the Warriors. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so
but
never happened to the Warriors.
They wouldn't schedule concerts during playoff season. The Valkyries are in their first season, so you can't prioritize that.
So you're telling me that they.
And here's the other thing. I'm sorry.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
So the Chase Center, that obviously the Chase Center knows Valkyries are a franchise and they're going to play.
Yeah.
They didn't even think of the possibility of them making the playoffs and being able to play on this day.
I'm sure they did to some degree.
But not so much to where they didn't. They would say, you know what? If they do, they can just play where the Sharks play. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's what I'm going to say, or what I wanted to say is that realistically, I'm sure whatever event they're having there tonight, probably going to make a little more money than a Valkyries playoff game. Just throwing it out there.
I would say that's fair.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can we figure out what it is?
Yeah, I guess we
Can
can.
we find out?
Yeah.
Find out. I mean, I just we're trying to push women's sports, and then when a team makes up the playoffs, and I know it's all predetermined. They do this probably a year out.
Yeah, I'm sure that whatever is happening at Chase Center tonight was booked a long time ago.
But it feels like maybe unless they agree that they could play at the SAP Center if they made the playoffs.
Yeah.
Because they probably only have one playoff game, and it's probably this one at home because the Lynx probably has
It's
the
the only
first,
guaranteed one,
first and the third, right?
Let's see. Chase Center. What
And the SAP Center probably has is it less seating than Chase Center?
That's the same.
Is it?
Yeah, maybe like a couple thousand less at most.
Got it.
But
Okay.
yeah.
That being said, it would be kind of cool to see a WNBA game at the Shark Tank.
I think it would be sweet.
It'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
It would be kind of cool. I'm just trying to. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
No,
though?
I know what you're saying, but it's. I think you got to be
But
realistic to some
from a
degree.
business standpoint, I do understand.
Yeah.
Yes. Just not. Don't love it.
What is the Laver Cup fan zone?
Is that what's going on tonight?
I don't know. That's for tomorrow. I can't figure out what's going on.
Go
today.
maybe look up SAP Center on Instagram. They might be able to give you.
Chase Center, you mean?
Oh, Chase Center. Excuse
Yeah.
me. Yes.
Chase Center.
I think that might be able to give you a better idea of what's going on. Because I mean, what else could it? It has to be a concert.
Okay, no, it's not actually happening today. Maybe they just had to have the arena ready for whatever's happening
And
tomorrow.
what is it?
It's called the Laver Cup, opening practice day. And then the 19th is 21 Laver Cup 2025. We got to look that.
I know nothing about the Laver Cup.
Yep.
Does anybody listening or watching know what the Laver Cup is? If you do, I mean, we're gonna find out. But that's
Oh, it's a tennis competition. They probably had to have like the floor laid down or something like
yeah, no, I get
that.
it.
Yeah.
But isn't it even funnier that we don't even know what the hell the Laver Cup is?
Yeah, right.
It's not a good look. But I'm glad the Valkyrie. You know, what'd be even funnier? Just kind of like a fuck you to Joe Lacob. If they win this game, I want to play the rest of my home games at SAP Center.
Yeah.
Just like for you're a former baseball player.
Yeah.
Little superstition type
Yeah.
thing. That's all I'm saying. But shout out to the Valkyrie for being up big.
Yeah. Hopefully they can finish it off. All right. Thank you all for watching, listening. We'll see you
Appreciate
next
you.
week. Peace.